Hello, hello, everyone. So, we're having a general collective reading today because I believe it's not just me feeling all this um, astrological transits too heavy, too much. So, I thought I would come here and just channel a message for you, bring you some clarity, reassurance, especially for those of you that are feeling. Um, Emotions coming to the surface and all of that. Just remember that everything that is coming up to the surface, it's good. It's because it needs to be, acknowledged and let go of. So this is the time for you to, rather than feel guilt or shame for some emotions and feelings and triggers to come out, rather than looking from that lens, try to look from a different perspective. Like the hanged man in the tarot. Try to see things from another perspective and what it is that you need to understand. And even you could have people around you that they bring you this anxiety, right? So, what is the part of you that is making you acknowledge that? Sorry, maybe there was some noise there. Maybe this could be someone hitting a part of you, right? Pinching a part of you that is still in a lot of pain. So, what parts of you are you not acknowledging? What parts of you are you not accepting that other people are triggering that versions of you? Because every person that we have all around us, they will do that. Or they will support us, they will thrive with us, or they will teach us some lessons and help us, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like they're helping, right? So, of course, I'm talking about healthy situations, not harmful situations. Okay, so let's dive in and see what other messages wants to come in. I just felt this was very, very strong for a lot of us in this channel and all around globally. There's just so much going on, right? So let's just try to be kinder to ourselves to start. Let's work on ourselves, right? Let's bring that faith and trust a little bit more, connection with the divine much more, um, connecting with yourself, understanding that just as you are um, maybe more fragile at this moment, there are other people like that as well. You're not alone. I feel this message today is just to reassure and reinforce that you are not alone, whatever you're going through. Okay, there's always someone out there that can help you. So if you need to ask for help and if you don't have the help around you, there's always a reading, a video here that helps you, a connection, a message, right? That helps you as well. And sometimes in those times that you feel like I want to get more clarity in what is going on, right? Or you just need to simply hold on to the moment and see what comes up. Um, just stay with the thought, stay with the trigger. Don't react, right? But allow it to come out and then um, acknowledge and let go and see if that helps you. Journaling is so, so good for everything that you need, in our lifetime. It's all the energies come up so strong, and journaling is such a great helper. Yeah, so the energy is very, very stuck. I'm going to take one more time from the Lenormand to the collective. Yes, it's about this eclipse. You see there, the eclipse right there, Eight of Cups. It's about emotional struggles, emotional triggers. They want to be acknowledged to leave. When something is really stuck, that it just needs to just be. When a child is just nagging, 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 nagging because they want something and they want and they want and they want and they want and they want. And until you listen, until you actively listen to them, and pay attention to what they need, they're not going to let you go. Right? So see your emotions here as a child. They just need to be heard. right? What is, what are you avoiding? Is there something that you are avoiding letting go? The ship is moving. It's going, right? It's just like the clouds. So these emotions are like the clouds. They just want to go, but you need to just envision, understand, and then they will go, right? They will keep moving then. And the moment they go, doors open. This is beautiful. So this is definitely a time for a lot of you. And look at that, 8 and 8, right? 8 of Cups, letting go of the struggles, the burdens, the emotional things that are not serving you anymore, to the Eight of Pentacles, to the reward, right? Look at that, 32, 33. I didn't even realize that. Let go and you shall receive, but you need to let go what doesn't serve you anymore to open up to the golden key, to open this beautiful portal. We are right there right now, right? March, 3rd of March is here. Yes. Okay. Pay attention to that. There's something very, very strong here that and it could be more than one thing, of course, because we all go through different situations, different wounds, different soul expansion, right? But remember that the very first card that we got here was the Star. And the Star is about healing, is about trust, is about faith, is about, you know, ancestral energy helping you, assisting you. If you ask for help, have you just allow it to surrender, right? It could have been something that started triggering very strong during Aquarius season, because it's an Aquarius card. So Aquarius season and Temperance, healing. There's a lot of healing that is happening right now, and it might come in the form of triggers: not feeling okay, feeling shame, feeling guilt. Maybe you overreacted towards something, and you overreacted the Tower. Yes, you overreacted towards something, but maybe it was necessary for you to understand. Of course, it's not necessary that you overreact, but it was a defensive mechanism, because it was always like that. Maybe in your lifetime it has been, oh, in this lifetime it has been necessary through wounds, potentially patterns, right? Understand the patterns and change them. Let's say, for example, that you grew in a family that was very avoidant or very, you know, controlling, and maybe you try to pass that. But if you acknowledge when you're trying to take a lot of control towards something, you're already changing the pattern, because you know how it feels, and you don't want that because you didn't like it, wasn't pleasant, so you don't want that. So it already is bringing that energy of, okay, let's change, right? Let's change this pattern, let's change whatever is going on. So let me see here. It could be childhood wounds, 6 of Cups. What does my collective need to know about acknowledging these triggers, acknowledging this wounds, acknowledging this emotions, that is, they're wanting to be free. And that's the thing, they're wanting to be free, because the more you neglect this, on distrust yourself, it just stays there, and every time there's an opportunity, it comes out, and then you hold them again, it comes out, and then you hold them again. So how many layers have you been, putting on top of that wound? Let's see. This is time. I'm seeing a lot of threes here. I'm just realizing 3 and 2, number 3, number 33. So there's a lot of threes here. Three is the perfection, right? It's the Trinity. So when are you going to look into this? You have to. Yes, because the burdens will be gone. 10 of Wands, the burdens will be gone. The stress will be gone, because all you need to do is just to understand these are situations from the past. They are not yours to carry. We could be talking about generational wounds that are not yours to carry, right? But you're still carrying them. I can't express more about this. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. all the burdens. These are not yours to carry. You are not meant to be here carrying situations from the past. You are not here. And yes, some of them are very important, but don't take the pain, take the lesson, right? And I know it's easier said than done. We're all working on ourselves, right? We're all doing our work. And yes, maybe the way I'm saying is like just get over it, but it's not really just get over it, but it starts paying attention. Start paying attention to it. Okay? Start acknowledging, and you're going to see that bit by bit, the weight is going to be gone. You will close the cycle of pain, and look at that, to the sun. The snake is releasing the tree. Something that has been going on and poisoning you your whole life. It's about to be gone, right? Look at the purity, the beautiful, the sun, right? Spring is about to come. 21st, right? A new season is coming. It's time to get rid of that. The world needs healing. Start with you. Start with yourself. I speak from experience. I started with myself. And then I understand we can totally do this, right? So let's get it all together. Let's do this all together. Yes, 10 of Cups. I want to finish with this card because it's absolutely beautiful. Because there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of situations here that they want to be acknowledged. They need attention. They need you to say, I'm here for you, right? Sit down, take a moment, focus on your breathing, right? Work on pranayama, yoga, whatever it is. But look for things that are nurturing. Nurturing. Nurture yourself. This is a time to nurture yourself. This is a time to look at yourself from the eyes of a nurture. Okay? Parent your inner child. Parent that version of you that was not parented, or it was neglected, or it was rejected, it was abandoned. Parent that part of you, and you will see the shift, the change, the smile, the energy around you, the people, and most likely you will see people gently vanishing, gently dissipating. And it's not that you're going to be forcing the presence of certain people to stay. No, because they were too heavy, and they were only there because your child was showing you the heaviness, right? That part of you that you need to connect. And the moment that you connect with that and you like, oh, the sun is shining again, right? The snake releases the tension because it has nothing else to feed from, right? So it's time to do that. And I could even be talking to people, and we could be talking about heartaches, about breakups, about toxic situations, and all of that because we come from a lot of pain to a lot of love. We are talking about love here, my people. And we're not just talking about romantic love, we're talking about self love. We're talking about love, the parts of you that have been neglected. It's about shadow work, it's about loving every bit of you. Because when you understand your shadow, when you love yourself, even on the days that you are upset, well, then you're much stronger than anyone else, right? Because you're very sure about yourself. And this is what happens when you become this. You love all parts. And you can love these ones as well because you love all of you and potentially the person that is next to you or will be coming next to you. We're all different. We all have our light and our shadow. Remember that the more light you have, the more shadow you have, right? Look at the yin yang, right? They're equal parts. So if you look at yourself as a very light, look that there's a lot of shadow as well as other people. What happens is a lot of people, they're not aware, they don't want to. They just assume that only positivity works. What part of you are you hiding between this overly positive version of you, right? So that's the message here. I love this message. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this makes sense to you, if you would like more of this type of readings in terms of collective, because it felt very heavy and I felt that I needed to come here and just make a video to assist us in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to dive deeper, maybe into a personal reading or check my products, check the description box below. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.